that is a fraud. And one of the things that I think that oftentimes is done, particularly on television, is a matter of trying to get money from people. You ever been under the impression that all they wanted was your money? Spiritually. Let me just tell you that that is not the case at Fort Lauderdale Baptist Church. We want you to come. We want you to be our guest. We want you to feel comfortable about here. And we're not one bit concerned about your money. And we want you to know that up front. We do take up an offering for two reasons, though. We take up an offering, first of all, because the Bible says to. It says, on the first day of the week, let every man lay by him in store, according as the Lord hath prospered him, that there be no gathering when I come. And the reason for it is because a ministry has to have funds. It has to have means to do ministry. And I don't think it's appropriate to ask people that don't go to this church to support this ministry. I think that's wrong. I think it's the job of our ministry to support itself and to reach others through our own funds. And so this is God's way, and that's why we take up an offering. First of all, the Bible says to. Second of all, I think it's the appropriate way to support a church. And so you'll never see me standing on a street corner raising funds or writing letters to people, asking them to pay our bills, because it's our job. But if you're visiting with us here this morning, we're not asking you to give in the offering. We're asking you to be our guest. And this is one of our parts of our worship service. And if during the offering, if you would do us the honor of tearing off the visitor visitor portion of your church bulletin, filling that out and tearing it off and putting it in the offering plate when it comes by, that we would ask that of you in the offering this morning. We would surely be honored, just as we are by your visiting, if you do that for us and participate in that way. Okay, I want to ask Lee if you'd pray and ask the Lord's blessing for this morning's